So we're looking at this function here, f of x equals x minus 3 squared minus 5, and we want to graph it and as well state the transformations of the function. So let's begin by stating the transformation. So the most obvious one is, well, there's only two going on here really, is this one over here and this one over here. So in the first case, we have a horizontal, shift, this is right, 2 units. And in the second case, which is this guy over here, we have I'm just going to copy all this out to save me some time. Not a horizontal, but we have a vertical. I'm going to write in here vertical shift. And it's not right, it is going to be down. And instead of 2 units, it's actually down 5 units, because that's what the -5 means. So those are our transformations named. So what does the graph look like? Well, this is a very simple case because we're not doing too much here. But let me draw an x and y axis. So this is my x, and this is, sorry, that's my y. Here's my x. I'm just going to bring this over here for now. So my base function, or y equals x squared, is just going to be 0, 0, 1, 1. So I'm going to have a point here, 2, and then 4. So 2, 3, 4, roughly there, and roughly there. And for -2, I'm going to get 4 as well. And so my graph is going to look something like this. Again, very, very rough, but good enough. So what does my new graph look like? Well, if I'm moving it horizontally, right 2 units and 5 down, my graph is going to be, let me copy this and just kind of drag it over. So my graph is going to be 2 units right, so 1, 2, and 5 units down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So roughly over there. Again, this is just eyeballing it. If you have grid paper, you can get a clear picture of what your graph looks like. But we do know that down here now, this is -5, and this here is +2 because that's my vertex, 2, -5. So the domain and range, well, domain is quite straightforward. For quadratics, it never really changes. So domain is all real numbers, and my range is equal to, well, it's every real number y such that y is greater than or equal to -5. And there's your function transformed.